Welcome to Pose of the Week. Thanks, Jaya, for suggesting Badhakonasana or bound angle pose. Or some people call it butterfly pose. So if any of those words work for you, go ahead and use them. So what we're working on here in this posture is getting the hip into quite a lot of flexion and abduction and external rotation. So those are three deep corners that we're trying to get into. So what you might see here is the pelvis wanting to spill backwards. So that can be kind of a problem in this posture. Then you're not going to be able to get your body over the hip and be able to lean forward. So what you can do is put something under your sitting bones. This is about as thick as you want to go, or just using a blanket. That's going to help you get your pelvis spilling forward. And that helps you bend over a little bit more. Please don't go to something as large as this under your sitting bones. What ends up happening there is that you start to get too much rotation at the knee, okay? Because your foot's going to be pressuring up and the knee pressuring down, and it's going to create a little bit too much torque on the knee. So let's not go that high. Blanket under the seat is good. Then you're drawing the heels in pretty close. And let's just work on sitting up straight with a neutral pelvis here. What I like to do, of course, is activate first, because I know that's going to reduce resistance in my muscles, and it's going to make my body feel stronger. So what I can do is just hold on. You can hold on to toes or insteps of the feet or ankles, and then actively draw your heels down toward the floor. If you want a bit more sensation, you can press your knee into your hands. Press, press, press. This is actually an active inhibition technique. If I push here with my antagonist, then these guys are going to want to let go a little bit. Alternatively, you could push here and have a contract, relax technique going for you. So both of those techniques reduce muscle resistance. That's a good thing to remember. And then the other thing here that I like to do from time to time is put something under my heels. So if I can kind of let my knee unwind a little bit, this creates a lot more openness at my hip too. It's a strange little thing. I can actually use my hands for it too. If I just lift my heels up off the floor a little bit, and see, what I do is pin my heels down, or pin my fingers down, and then I can use that leverage to lean my heart forward. Very interesting little adjustment. It doesn't tighten up the knee, so I know I'm not rotating my knee. It's all in my hip, and my hip socket is able to handle that because it's a ball and socket joint. So maybe that's a slightly different perspective for Badhakonasana, but I think it's worth a try. Just a little thing under the hip. Activate the legs in each direction and possibly lift the heels up away from the mat a little bit. Try that and see what you think about it. It really does reduce the sensation at the knee, and that could be a good thing. All right, try that out, Jaya. Thanks for asking for that one. And if you have any requests, you guys put it in the comments below. I will get to it, I promise. Thanks for joining. Bye for now.